is, and I've heard you talk about how the chronically ill are not respected. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
I mean, the chronically ill have been swept under the carpet for ages. They just have been. They've been ignored. They've been told they're lazy. They've been told that they're not really sick. And even though the industry is changing in the health world, where they're recognizing conditions and they're recognizing symptoms more, and there's some good people, good professionals working in the health field, it's still not enough. The chronically ill are still disrespected. They're still not listened to enough. They're still not understood. They're seen as a bankroll too. That's another thing in the health industry now. So, it's all about, likes and clicks and everything. And I understand that's how the industry works. But the chronically ill, you have to look out for them. You have to care about them. And that's not there, It's like, yeah, people are sick. They're suffering and struggling. Sure, right? But we need to care and we need to look out for them and really focus on what's best for them. And that's been my entire mission. It's about what's best for the chronically ill. What do they really need? What can really protect them and keep them safe with all the different obstacles and the pitfalls out there and the snares and the tiger traps? They're there. And they're there for people who are healthy enough now, but everybody's getting sick.
Yeah.
Everybody. And when people think they're not going to get sick, how do you think we end up leaving this planet? We get sick somewhere, somehow down the line. And so, yeah, it may be a little later for someone. It may be a little later for this person. But everybody becomes chronically ill at some point eventually. So we should respect the chronically ill when we're not sick. Because we need to understand what they're doing to heal, what they're doing to move forward, because that's precious information that other people can use that aren't sick now, but then they run across somebody in their family or a friend that gets sick, and they can have this powerful information and actually, spread this information. But the chronically ill for years have been called liars and they're lazy and they're not really sick and they're making it up. It's all in their head, or they're just bored or something, or they're just neurotic or have some kind of phobia, when really they got sick. They got real reasons. There's real reasons underneath there inside their body. That's why they're struggling. And anything like OCD or PTSD, that comes later for a lot of people who are sick. It's from being sick too long. It's not respected. People are not appreciated. And that should change. And I think medical medium information and the mission is to help the chronically ill and to change that. To change that narrative out there that's happening to the sick, people who are struggling, and we need to do something about it. And this is an incredible step right here. We're at Cafe Gratitude. They have the best meals. They're using the medical medium information. They're putting the meals together in a way that's never been done before, so it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, it's incredible. You're talking about the medical medium information. So why is it that so many people are healing? I've talked to them tonight, and I do have to thank you as well, because that kindness and compassion that you have for them, it's just, I feel that when I talk to them. So thank you for that. And why are they healing from this information?
I've been a messenger this whole time, and I get my information from above. I hear a voice, perfectly clear, and that voice has provided advanced medical information that are in the Medical Medium book series. And I know that everybody thinks they're a genius in the health movement right now, okay? And they're all working with biohacks and everything. But when you put those biohacks to the test with somebody who's chronically ill and been down and out and on Mattress Island, it only makes them worse. This information's different. It gets people from Mattress Island, where they're spending 20 hours, 22 hours, sometimes 24 hours a day, where they're stuck on Mattress Island. They're stuck in bed at home or on Couch Island on the couch. And the MM information, they can take somebody from Mattress Island, take them out of a wheelchair, and move them forward. Last night, we had a half a dozen people minimum, half a dozen people that got out of wheelchairs. Yeah. They were walking. They walked here last night, right down this red carpet, into the restaurant, and they couldn't do it any other way. It's this information that I'm messaging, and that's what, sets it apart.
Yeah, it's incredible. There are stories from people being in wheelchairs, now being able to fly here, enjoy this dinner, meet you in person and say thank you. It's just incredible.
Yeah, that's a big deal. It really is. And when you can't get out of the house and you've been sick a long time and then you finally heal and now you're flying on a plane and now you're here. Forget meeting me, just taking the trip is huge, so big. And people are doing it and they're healing and moving forward. So just nothing better, really.
It's so amazing. It's such a celebration here tonight, night